Don't you have a temple to find? And? Where is he? Did you get my money? That twisty old pig licker. I should have known. Gods, but I'm dead tired of this wretched archipelago. So, if you don't mind, I'll be taking my leave. May Wild's Legion of Creepy Eyes watch your back and all that.
Ado, you return. The fun. When the dancers see more than an empty purse, I will be a content Rador.
Now, what can I do for you? Be seeing you. Behold, Aethys is risen again. He is glorious in form and purpose.
So she asked him what he calls that trick, and he says, the consueli.
Uh-huh.
You the one causing trouble in Cotter's neighborhood? I thought Remaro's pup kept better company.
Ahoy, friend. So you still be doing that old referring to yourself by name thing? Would have thought it'd have cost you enough lays by now to be dropping that affectation.
Cotta has not missed the sound of your voice, Seraphin. Your smoke and mirror ghosts do not impress Kaletzia, and they do not scare Cotta.
Sorry, Valian names all sound the same to me. Which one is the pretty wolf?
You'll know soon enough. Complanka. Cotta does not doubt his eyes. What do you want? Siletzia is Cotta's heart. She is his rage and his spirit. Zamar has money problems. Cotta has solutions. The little man doesn't know how to count his coins. Cotta heard a newcomer was talking with Zamar.
Wrong play, Cotta. Let's be keeping this as friendly fucking chats. Lest the captain be calling your raise.
Look, Siletzia. Your supper comes with blue fur. Tell the shipwright to accept Cotta's deal before he suffers another setback. The coin is gone, amico. Ale for Cotta's friends and food for Cotta's wolf. Makasita gets the rest. Zamar can keep Principe's ships afloat. Cotta tires of seeing his family sailing derelict wrecks. Seletia, the throat!
Foot and an heavy bullet, I cap.
Any news worth telling? Best news I've heard since I arrived on this rock. What of Captain Redora? Has she sobered up yet? Or do we need to shake her by her ankles? Did she now? Matters being what they are, Redora's commission is yours, if you can afford it.
It is not as easy as it seems to turn a profit in Neketaka, but there is opportunity.
Have you heard about the commotion at the palace?
Of course. Something about Luminous Adra.
A giant made of Luminous Adra.
All I know is that they're all at each other's throats up there.
You both attest that you have made all possible efforts to come to a peaceful...
Who is this Nasenale? How many cousins do you have or so?
Postenago. Does that look like any cousin of mine?
How should I know? Your kin lie with eels.
We have business. What do you want? This doesn't concern you. We've come to settle a challenge.
What's your words, Oaf? You want the Juana to know we're dueling?
My bad so to the tribals. We should be free to settle matters on Valiant terms.
Small wonder the old empire collapsed in civil strife, if this is the Valian way.
And how do your colonies fare, Adiran?
We are civil enough to kill each other without making an incident out of it.
If you want a civilized resolution, you're talking to the wrong fop.
This street thug called my family a warren of corrupt inbreds. But is there a dung heap in all the world that does not have a little Valera cousin scratching through it?
That wolf he calls mother would have us live out our days polishing Bardato silver.
Nothing less than the total disgrace of the Valeras would satisfy me.
Then you will die unfulfilled. I was the one who suggested fisticuffs, but you were eager to cut me open.
To first blood, then. Shall we resume?
Another scar for your collection. Ak, of course. I let Urso's poisonous insults waylay me again.
Enjoy this moment, Bardato. I will see your satisfaction turn to ashes.
Come, we will toast to Vidorio at the estate. Also, try to remember your place next time.
Hey. trust you.
We're full up, I'm afraid. If you're looking for lodging, you'll have to hope there's room at the tavern. We do indeed. Forgive me if I mistook you for a tenant. There are quarters set aside upstairs. Passers-by with a bit of extra coin will find a welcome cot and a meal. This is a temporary measure, of course. It's not my place to share the dealings of the Valera family, but this is all rather public. Suffice it to say that a family in want of coin might find alternate means of securing their finances. In the case of this estate, that means renting the occasional room. No shame in making a practical sacrifice. But I've said enough. Speak with Otello if you have business with the Valera household. You'll find Otello Valera upstairs in his study. Well, as they say, business can always be better, yes? I'm sure I needn't bore you with the details.
So.
Merda, cut it.
That looks like some.
Laro got lucky, that's all.
Orso is lucky I did not take off his nose.
Laro has returned to the estate intact. Perfetto. Too much Bardato blood has been spilled in the name of Vengiata. Fuck. Nothing has been solved, only delayed. Here, for your discretion. You have not met Mother, have you? I'm certain she'll have work for someone invested in the family. Our family can't go on like this.
Of course. Not a sound. I suppose it can...
Shh. What for, Cap? Aye, aye. My fingers be fat and furry.
The newcomer. I thought you might visit. Lady Izali Bardato. Custom dictates, I say, at your service. But I have not the time for such lies. Will your animal be tracking mud through my estate? I will hold you to it. You saw my son dueling with the Valera boy. At least he survives to learn from his mistakes. When Valera and Bardato cross each other, only blood and sorrow remain. Perhaps in time, if great Wodica judges us worthy of supporting the company. Word has spread fast about the little spectacle at the docks. You've certainly caught everyone's attention. Perhaps the Watcher of Cadnua and House Bardato can help one another. Then ask, but do not waste my day with trivialities. Are you still with me? I'd venture that you're working too hard. Because we do not belong in the same business. The Valeras are opportunists reaping the rewards of happenstance. They're little better than the pirates they're charged with slaying.
Better is self-deception, mayhaps.
Ugh. My bank shoulders the costs of the Valian Trading Company's operations in the Deadfire. It is said that no Valian may wipe themselves unless a Bardato signature approves it first.
If that's true, we gotta stop shaking hands with them.
I'm certain you've touched worse, farmhand. Fratello doesn't make my affairs any easier with his wayward ambitions. Oh dear. You're serious, aren't you? You think I'd put myself in pistol range of that old imp? I think you overestimate how much of my trust you currently enjoy. More pleasant subjects, I hope. Queen's Beth whispers of a Valera plot against my family. Something grander than pointless duels. You are a newcomer to the Deadfire, uniquely positioned to loosen Valera tongues. Zilli Valera strums a lute by the watchtowers, a meek-tempered boy. Fonder of sun and drink than the family business. He might spill something of his family's affairs. Then I will sleep better at night. My hopes do not hinge on being proven right at every turn. The governor is interested in how much luminous adra we can export. Nothing else matters. To that end, I look forward to the day when we won't need Valera thugs backing our interests. I'll have it taken care of at once. There. May it open doors for you. Try not to alert the Valeras of our knowledge. That is the point of involving an outside agent. Betello doesn't make my affairs any easier, doesn't it? This is no surprise to me. Fortunately, Atello has fewer resources to expend than I do. More pleasant subject.
Our family can't go on like this.
Orso is lucky I did not take off his nose.
Behold, Aethys is risen again. He is glorious in form and purpose.
Andres Nethers. Something I can do for you? Oh, sure. What about? Guess that means you've spent at least an hour or two in town. I had hoped to do just that. But it doesn't seem that my hopes have any bearing on the matter. Whatever Persa's cooking up, it's only going to make things worse. I caught cousin Persa running her mouth off about the job Belder got her involved in. Persa's been spending time in the gullet, in the tavern down there. Maybe she could tell you more. Sorry, I guess you got a mouthful, huh? I really ought to get back to my loot.
washed into port.
Hold up, Cap. That be Malnage, the High Queen Sea Devil of the Deadfire herself, awaiting us like a shark in heat. Steady as the sea, Cap.
Captain, I've heard a mess and a half about you. Mostly good. Though I see your taste in company could use some refining.
Typical Malnage. Can't match my skill, so you try to spew shit.
Boy, when you're as old as me, your skill will still be naught more than the untrained fumbling of an Adeiran maid to the refined workings of my mind. I've heard about your run-ins with Captains Benweth and Ferrante. Meeting the old Principe seems like. Almost makes a girl green, the envy of missing the party. I'm tracking a man by the name of Rimaro, traitor to the cause.
Romaro ain't no traitor, you mind-blind sack of squid squirts.
Captain, there'll be a bounty of some 4,000 pounds on Rimaro, quick or dead. I'd be willing to cut you 1/10 of that, here and now, if you give me any knowledge you might have stumbled across on your travels. Careful, Watcher. You don't want to go making yourself an enemy of the Principe Sen Petrella. Anyone aids our enemies shares their fate, you know? Fare thee well, Captain. See you around, Seraphin.
Please, I did nothing!
Enough! Or do you wish to consign her to the old city as well?
Let him go!
Beer! I'm sorry!
Your tongue flops like a dying fish. I tire of its stink. Lower him down!
May Tangaloa devour your souls, you cold-blooded eels.